Welcome to the Omatic List Management overview for managing a Grateful Patient program in Razor's Edge. Unlock the power of non-constituents. A Grateful Patient program's success hinges on using the right tools to identify prospective donors and begin storing them. Not all patients at your hospital should immediately be promoted to full constituent records within Razor's Edge. Doing so could add noise to your database and increase your record count. On the other hand, storing current and former patients in a separate spreadsheet, or not tracking them at all, limits your ability to manage the information needed to identify top prospects, build meaningful relationships, and solicit contributions at the right time. Omatic's List Management for Grateful Patient Program solution allows you to unlock the power of Razor's Edge for non-constituents by gradually adding information to patient records, building a history at every stage, before promoting them to a full constituent. List Management for Grateful Patients enables you to store patient information inside of Razor's Edge with the use of non-constituent records, meaning you won't bloat your database or increase your record count in band. We're now looking at my patient file that I received from my hospital. This is just an example patient file, so your file may appear differently. A few items to point out. Included in the patient file is basic information such as name, contact information like phone, address, and email. There's also the hospital department, such as cardiology. The file also includes wealth rating information such as net worth, as some hospitals screen patient data prior to sending to the development team. Next, we'll see how List Management can import these patient records into Razor's Edge as non-constituents. We're now in List Management and ready to import our Grateful Patient file. To import my file, I select my Grateful Patient profile. I've already browsed to the location of my Grateful Patient Excel file, and I click on Import to begin. The import process begins, and just like that, the import process completes. Now let's go into List Management and view our newly added patient records. We're now inside of my Grateful Patient list. Notice some of the new patient records from the Excel file, such as Tom McNeil. Here I can manage and organize all of my Grateful Patient non-constituent records. I can easily promote or demote records, assign actions, deset fault values, and more by right-clicking. The first column of the list with the Constit heading tells us if a record is a full constituent if the box is checked, or if the record is a non-constituent like Tom McNeil. I can open a non-constituent record simply by clicking on their name. For example, our newly added patient record for Tom McNeil. We're now looking at Tom's non-constituent record. Notice how similar it is to a full constituent record. Here I can track all types of data about Tom, such as his address or contact details, attributes, actions, prospect rating data, and more. I can now cultivate a relationship with Tom over time and track all of our interactions and outreach. We're now in the constituent area of Razor's Edge. Here I can search and open both constituents and non-constituents. Included with List Management is Find Omatic. By double-clicking the Alt key on my keyboard, I can now search for and open non-constituent records. I've already searched for Tom McNeil's record. When selecting Tom's record, I'm asked if I want to promote it to a full constituent. I'll say no for now, and his record will open. Again, notice we can now view and record all types of data on a non-constituent record. We can also utilize Find Omatic from batch entry, so we can search for both full and non-constituent records when adding GIFs. Now that Grateful Patients are stored inside of Razor's Edge as non-constituents, perhaps you want to begin outreach. List Management can be used to create a data file for a direct mailing, or perhaps you want to start an email appeal with an email marketing platform such as MailChimp. Part of a successful moves management strategy includes giving your Grateful Patient prospects the most personal experience possible, which is contingent on having a current, accurate, and complete view of them. After all, you purchase Razor's Edge as a CRM tool to develop and nurture relationships, not just track donations until after they're made. Omatic's list management solution allows you to unlock the power of Razor's Edge for non-constituents by gradually adding information to a record and building a history at every stage before promoting them to a full constituent. Armed with this rich historical data, you're able to get a full 360 view of non-constituents and fully understand what led to their donation in the first place.